Doris the puppy didn't have the greatest start in life. She was found when she was just days old, dumped by a trash can, and the pup was so small that her rescuers couldn't tell what breed she was. Her subsequent transformation, though, is simply amazing. The Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, RSPCA, is the biggest and oldest animal welfare organization on the planet. For almost 200 years, the UK-based charity has been responsible for rescuing and rehoming thousands of animals. In 2017 alone, the RSPCA rescued 114,584 animals and rehomed 44,611 pets. The charity also responded to over 140,000 cruelty complaints and went on to secure nearly 1,500 convictions. And to keep pets safer, the RSPCA also microchipped 222,664 of our furry friends. Given the charity's long-standing commitment to the welfare of animals, they are often one of the first ports of call when people come across a creature in need of help in England and Wales. That was certainly the case for one woman who found an abandoned newborn puppy in February 2017. Indeed, the woman found the tiny, helpless animal dumped by some garbage cans in Tadworth, England, and realizing that the poor pup was in dire need of help, she scooped it up and immediately brought it into the safe and warm. So when the puppy was now in her care, the woman contacted RSPCA staff, who later picked up the 4-day-old pup and took it to their Millbrook Center in nearby Chobham. But even though the staff see countless harrowing cases of cruelty, this one still affected them. Speaking to Epsom Guardian in 2017, RSPCA Inspector Liz Wheeler scathed, "It is incredible to think someone would dump a dog, but to do it to a poor, defenseless puppy that is so vulnerable is just awful, heartless." And if the Good Samaritan hadn't spotted the puppy when she did, there's no telling what may have happened. You see, just 2 days after the tiny dog's rescue, Storm Doris battered the UK, which saw snow at 90 miles per hour winds rip through the country. With that in mind, Wheeler revealed, "It's lucky she was found before Storm Doris rolled in. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to her." Luckily, the lady that found her took her into the warm, fed her some puppy milk, and looked after her until we came to collect her. RSPCA staff subsequently called the precious pooch Doris, a nod to the storm in which the puppy nearly found herself at the mercy of elements. And even if Doris had lived through the powerful winds of her namesake while out on the streets at 4 days old, the pup would have little chance of surviving on her own. That's because puppies rely on their moms for food and warmth for the first month of their lives. Thankfully though, Doris was now in the safe hands of RSPCA staff, who were bottle feeding her to help her grow. The little pup was so tiny when she arrived at the shelter, in fact, no one could really tell what breed she was. But with a little TLC, the carers hoped that would all soon change. Speaking of the pocket-sized pooch, RSPCA Millbrook Deputy Manager Liz Wood said, "Poor Doris is so tiny. She still needs a lot of help from us being fed. She is far, far too young to be away from her mother, so it is really lucky she was found." However, while Doris's past has been miserable, Wood and her staff were hopeful that her future would be happier. "We are doing everything we can for her. She's getting stronger every day and we are hoping she continues to do so," the deputy manager said. And before long, the staff's hard work had paid off. In just a matter of months, Doris had transformed from a nondescript puppy into the most majestic-looking German Shepherd. What's more, she was completely healthy and had found her perfect forever home. Yes, by August 2017, Jack Campfield and Jody Jones were the proud owners of Doris, and they couldn't have been more smitten with the dog. "It really was love at first sight," Jack later revealed in an RSPCA press release. At their home in Godalming-sur-Ray, Campfield and Jones fell so in love with Doris, in fact, that they decided to share her cuteness with the world. Yes, the couple made their dog her very own Instagram page, which boasted close to 2,000 followers in August 2018. And it seems that Doris leaves a lasting impression on all those who meet her. Speaking to dogs today about his new pooch, Campfield gushed, "She is such an intelligent dog, and we completely adore her. Everyone that meets her falls in love with her. She just loves life. Continuing to sing Doris' praises, a proud Campfield added, "Her favorite thing is swimming. You can't keep her out of the water. She is a real foodie too. She loves her food. She is such a friendly, lovable girl." And it seems that Doris is as smitten with her new owners as they are with her. Her new dad is a mailman, and she loves riding with him in his truck. "She is the only dog I know that doesn't bark at the mailman," joked Campfield. Happily, Campfield and Jones have been able to give Doris the future she deserves, and she's given them so much back in return. And it's clear to see that the two parties have changed each other's lives for the better. Hopefully then, Doris will never be left out in the cold again.